Are you a Git lover? Well, if you are, I've got news for you that you may or may not be aware of. And it doesn't matter if you're a developer that's sharing stuff on a Git repository or if you are somebody who downloads from Git repositories. This impacts all of you, okay? I don't do it because I know there are vulnerabilities. I didn't know specifically until fairly recently about what I'm going to talk about today, but I wanted to share it with you because it impacts literally millions, if not billions, of people. So there is a dangerous myth in coding that if your project is small or private, hackers don't care about you. But the threat landscape has fundamentally changed. Today, malicious actors aren't picking projects by hand. They use massive AI-driven botnets to launch automated sweeping attack campaigns targeting every major repository website on the internet, and probably some of the smaller ones as well. The targets are everywhere. Obviously, GitHub is the primary battleground, specifically facing sophisticated supply chain attacks that exploit its automated workflow engine, GitHub Actions. But the exact same botnets are simultaneously hitting GitLab, exploiting server vulnerabilities to take over internal runner pipelines, and scraping Atlassian Bitbucket for exposed cloud passwords and API keys. They are even scanning self-hosted alternative code forges like Gitia. If your code lives on a server, it is being probed. This creates a terrifying double-sided trap that ruins both repository owners and everyday repo users. And by the way, for those of you who don't know, repo is short for repository, like a library. Think of it that way. For repository owners, the nightmare is reputational destruction. You are just a regular developer trying to share an open source tool, but if a hacker uses a poisoned developer tool or a credential leak to gain right access to your repo, your trusted name becomes a weapon. Attackers can hijack your release files or push malicious updates under your identity. Your project becomes a Trojan horse, automatically distributing malware to the community without your consent or knowledge. For repository users, the threat is immediate data and infrastructure exposure. When you pull a third-party script or a GitHub action into your build environment, you are trusting that code implicitly. The moment your routine automated build runs, a compromised action executes with elevated privileges inside your secure pipeline, or not so secure. It can silently harvest your production secrets, dump your memory logs, steal your deployment tokens, and leave your entire enterprise completely vulnerable to a ransomware attack. The days of assuming your repository is invisible are over. If you own a repository on GitHub, GitLab, or Bitbucket, or other repositories, protect your account with strong multi-factor authentication and scrub everything for infections. If you pull code from online repositories, stop blindly trusting version tags. Always pin third-party tools by their exact immutable commit SHA cryptographic hash. This is extremely important. You have no idea just how dangerous this is. And here are some tips to help you. So, if you use third-party code or actions, you're a repo user, pin actions by commit SHA. Stop pinning third-party GitHub actions by version tags like version 4, which hackers can easily overwrite. Always use the exact immutable commit SHA hash. For example, uses:\action/checkout at 3df40611 blah 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 for the hash. Number 2, enforce read-only permissions. Restrict your workflow's default GitHub token permissions to read all or explicit minimum access in your YAML files to prevent compromised tools from writing to your repo. Audit your dependencies. That's number 3. Routinely check your package.json, requirements.txt, or workflow files for abandoned or misspelled packages, which is called typo squatting, where they deliberately misspell something so it looks like it belongs, but it's malicious. If you publish code online, you're a repo owner, enforce 2FA everywhere. Turn on hardware or app-based multi-factor authentication or if you can only do 2FA, 2FA, for your GitHub, GitLab, or Bitbucket accounts to block credential stuffing attacks. 2. Use branch protection rules. Lock down your main or production branches. Require mandatory code reviews and passing status checks before any code can be merged. 3. Never hard code secrets. Use environmental variables or dedicated secret managers like GitHub Secrets or HashiCorp Vault. Use tools like GitGuardian to scan your commits locally before you push online. Getting back to the main point here, every major platform that developers use to host, test, or manage code online is currently targeted by automated attack campaigns, and some of the smaller ones are too. Attackers do not limit themselves to just one website. They deploy automated bots to cross-scan every accessible repository host on the internet. That's bad, in case you didn't realize. These are the primary repo sites and ecosystems known to be under attack: GitHub, GitLab, Atlassian, as well as Gitea, ForgeJoe, and SourceForge. In addition, secondary targets include, what is it called? Something Torch, PyTorch, NPM, PyPy, Docker Hub. So just be careful. If you think that your repository has been compromised, you need to take it down. You need to scrub everything that might possibly have been infected and start over again, which really sucks, but hopefully you have backup somewhere other than an online Git source. So I hope this information has helped. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have not been hacked.